Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what we go through every day living in the RV and what a day looks like when Marcus has off. So, what you're not seeing is I have already been up vacuuming. Every morning I get up and I vacuum the entire RV and I just straighten up things left over from the night before. Doing some dishes. Dishes usually are done 3 times a day. So, this is what goes on 3 times a day. After dishes are done, we usually, the kids get up and start having their devotions. There's no set place where they have them. Usually it's a different place every day. Jace is in his room. Cade was outside, in the living room, and Slade is up in the bunk bed, each doing their own devotional book. And then after devotions, we usually head straight over back into the kitchen and have breakfast. Marcus is home today, and so the kids always enjoy having him home. And we don't have our kitchen table set up because it's converted to a bed right now. Some days it is, some days it's not. The kids are just eating in the living room, and I'm having my coffee. It's raining outside today, so we're doing things inside the house, and with the quarantine, we've had to get creative. So we pulled out some boxes that the kids got from their resource center. This is an electrical box, and it comes with instructions, and I am having issues with it right now. I don't follow instructions well, so me trying to help the kids doesn't always go well, but I did follow the instructions for this one, and it's not working for some reason. There's supposed to be a speaker attached, but it kind of just teaches the kids about just electrical connections and things like that. And Slade's getting a little bored. We're listening to Michael Bublé right now, and Slade is pretending to sing. I wish I could turn on the voice clip for this part right now, but he usually entertains us. And looks like the boys are going back for seconds with the Lucky Charms. So Slade's going to entertain us just for a little bit until we get back to the electrical connections. So we are back, and I finally reconfigured the electrical connections with a different engine, and we have figured out how to make this work. I think I'm more proud than Slade is for accomplishing this. So the boys were getting antsy being inside, and so they did go outside in the rain and go fishing. This is the pier that they usually fish in. This is right in our resort. There's catfish and bluegill in here, and so the boys will go fishing out on the dock. They have all their fishing equipment, and yesterday they actually caught 71 fish off this dock. The fish must have been pretty hungry today. They only caught 5 fish. 10 fish. Sorry, Kate's corrected me. 10 fish. And their favorite bait to use is the Vienna sausages. They say that the fish really like them. And they're even better to use if you kind of put them in a baggie and let them sit out in the sun for a little bit. So you can tell it's still drizzling out. They have been out here for about an hour now. We have to wear face masks everywhere we go. And so they've been out in the rain. They do have ponchos that they used yesterday, didn't use them today. And they're getting a little bored and cold, so they're ready to head back. But before they did, they found a turtle out there. There's turtles all over. In fact, sometimes they catch them on their fishing line. Slade, who was it? Slade or Kate? Jace found a baby turtle yesterday, but it was floating in the water dead. There's a lot of chemicals in this water that when the fountains are on, it's really blue, and I'm really surprised that any of these animals can survive in this water. We don't eat the fish that come out of this water. But yeah, the boys had a great catch yesterday, and today they still had a good catch. 10 is a good catch. So yeah, we're trying to convince them to come back now. So we are going to head back home. This is just something that kind of gets them out. It's kind of hard when you're in quarantine and it's raining. Usually on Marcus's days off, we like to go out and do things in town or at the beach in the summertime, go hiking. It's just really hard when you are supposed to stay at home. I did have to take a run to Walmart and go pick up stuff for the kids for Easter and some stuff for dinner. And yeah, so it takes us about 30 minutes to get into town and back out. So that's what we were doing. Get back in the RV, get stuff put away, and it's game time. Trying to keep kids off electronics is hard when they're stuck in the house. So we are playing, Jace and I are playing checkers, and then he taught me chess. And then the boys are playing, how do you say that? Chutes and ladders?
Snakes and ladders.
Snakes and ladders. And they played that quite a few times. Cade won every single time? Or 3 times. And Marcus is making dinner. When Marcus is home, he likes to cook, and he's a great chef. Today we are having vegan burritos. And so Marcus is preparing that. He's also going to make this awesome vegan, what do you call it? Like queso dip. It's with sweet potatoes. But Jace has beat me in checkers, and no, I beat him in checkers, and he beat me in chess. So Marcus is making the vegan queso dip with some seasoning, salsa, and sweet potatoes. He boiled the sweet potatoes, and it ended up turning up really good. I'm just reminding you here that it's raining, and we are stuck in the house. Back though over to the queso dip. Jace wanted to help blending it up. It actually turned out really, really good. If you want the recipe, I'll have to get it for you. But I was a little skeptical how sweet potatoes were going to turn out as a queso dip, but they turned out great. And here we are just passing time, having arm wrestling matches. The boys always think that they can, what, did he just spit in his hand? How did I not see that? That's really gross. That was a big movie. So Marcus is brave and took that on. Let's see who wins. They are doing arm wrestling matches. It's usually when Marcus is home, a game of who is stronger on any given time. It's wrestling or arm wrestling. And so we are also watching Unstoppable. We took time to watch the Bethany Hamilton movie Unstoppable documentary, which was great. We really liked it. And now Slade is trying to convince me to do arm wrestling after Jace and Daddy comes. So here I am doing Cade. I can't let some of you are like, oh, she's mean, she should let them win, but I have to show them my strength while I still can, because in a couple years this will not happen. Cade still thinks he can take me with left-handed, so we're going to see if he's right. And he's going to try to do it, and he's starting to put his body into it, so I'm not going to let him cheat like that and put it into it. I'm still going to take him while I can. Slade is trying to still beat me as well. Like I said, in a couple years, I won't be able to beat them. So while I look like I am not being nice at all right now, I have to still let them know that Mom can take them. And then usually arm wrestling matches or whatever's going on leads to something like this. And then we end up doing, being in my robe and no makeup, and Rocky's going crazy. And we end up doing jiu-jitsu or something, and Cade is trying to show his strength again. And he is pretty strong. Like, he could lift his daddy like this. But this is what a typical day looks like. Rocky is taking advantage of me not paying attention and is up on the bed. And now we started a jiu-jitsu match on the table. That's our kitchen table converted to a bed. It just gives us a little bit more room. It's not always like that. And now Rocky wants to join in. He gets really excited with stuff like that. So this is what our evenings look like. No, I did not put on makeup to go to Walmart, so I don't have it on right there. Someone's gonna get hurt. Usually this does lead to somebody getting their head smacked or finger jammed or something going on. So now everybody's got to prove how strong they are, who they can carry, and how they can carry them and how far. Living in a house with boys and looking at German Shepherd too. Okay, so here we go again. And you ask how long this went on. A lot longer than what I even videotaped too. So now Rocky really loves Jace, and he does not like Cade messing with Jace at all. So Rocky's gonna correct Cade in just a second. He kind of does his little like nip on the arm, which he got in trouble for. So we just finished eating some vegan ice cream. We're looking for another movie to watch. But yeah, this is what a typical day looks like when we're in quarantine and Marcus has off.
Stop eating my cereal.
That bang didn't even help you last night.
No, it didn't.
You were falling asleep while you were holding it.
I put milk.